How's this? You hearing me out there? Is anybody out there? Queensryche? Anybody? I hear it going. Okay. Good. Good. So that's that. We've gotten back up. I have as much control over my mouse as I've ever had. Hardy and strong. I'm sorry that I got snippy. It's been frustrating and I did not need an extra frustration. That's on me for reacting poorly and I'm sorry. The game contains explosions and other flashing lights. And it was made by Focus Home Interactive. It starts off with that flashing light, you know, just so you know they mean business. Could someone type a thing in chat? Did I lose everyone? There's one step to frustration, and it is crab. You're not wrong. I'm so angry at Amazon. Why now? There's plenty of good reasons, by the way, to be mad at Amazon. I'm curious what this one is. They have auto. I'm looking at monitors and they have auto playing white boy Twitch streams going on every monitor page. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. That's a bad thing to hear. Hey, what up, Jamers? It's your boy, Thick Child, 27. Here to make a... No, I'm gonna get off of that. That's a bad thing to do. Let's just start our shift. Let's just get a new ship. No, not one of those. One of the geckos. The Brewster Cluster, the Nox, the Northern Hammerhead Cruiser. All of the hazard ratings are high also. Let's go with the Lynx one. Oh, you found a monitor that's useful. That's good. It's no more than you want to pay is the problem. Well, that sucks. I don't know why monitors are so terribly expensive. I did turn the textures down, which I think has done it useful. So this is, perhaps you've noticed, a much bigger ship. Like, much bigger. And there's nothing really for us to tackle on the outside of it. On the small ship we used, they were just the big hind engines were connected by just a single cut point, but these ones are inside because the engines are much bigger, so we're gonna have to dive directly into the ship. So let's do that. Just gonna... Learning to maneuver
airlock pressure levels dropping
in 0G and in 3D space has been a heck of an experience. Let's just cycle the airlock.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Okay.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Is it unpressurized inside here? That shouldn't be the case. Did it come to us depressurized? Is there a puncture somewhere? Yeah, the light's red, so the whole thing's just voided. That's cool. That's cool and interesting and not, like, a little troubling. Like in the same way that sometimes I said that about, Viscera cleanup detail. If bad things happen to the ship, they've already happened. I'll just grab these repair kits real quick. Our job is just to clean up. There's 1 oxygen in here. That's good. Xenon went to go get slime snack. That's good.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Apparently Hardspace can just cause the mouse to do that thing it did. Oh. Having played this for a number of hours, I haven't experienced that until just now. So,
Air pressure level decreasing.
Yep, it's fine. So, that's a new one. I hope it doesn't happen again. And if it does, then I'll say fuck it and play Enter the Gungeon, maybe? We'll figure something out. But I hope not, because I really like playing this, and I wanted to show y'all. This has been my jam for the last few days. Katie very kindly bought this for me, with the understanding that I would pay her back once I was paid, but it was on sale. It is still currently on sale, by the way, for the remainder of the day. So, if this was something you wanted to pick up, now's the time to do it. Oh, perhaps you remember we got a utility key. This is what those go to. So what this does is drain the big thrusters out there. That, by the way, is a big reactor. We'll deal with that in time. Ooh, data drive. This'll be fun. Corrupted data transmitted to HAB. Okay. So some of those are audio files and some of them aren't. Oh, here's another one. Maybe this one will be audio. We'll get some lore. Nope, text also. More of those. There's some more oxygen, in case we start running out of oxygen. And need to open this door. Okay. Now we're back here in the guts of the ship. Actually, let me real quick hit one of those oxygens, because they only fill up about half of our tank, so this is a useful time to get our refill before we come back in, or before we go out and start doing some stuff. Ah, dag, cup runneth over with repair kits. That's nice. Because we always need these. Because we don't have the best equipment. I'm sorry, we were not assigned the best equipment that we now have to rent. And our first job on a big ship like this is to get rid of the thrusters in the back. Not these, not the big ones, the ones on the side. Oh, there it is. Need to look for these panels here. This is where they connect up. So let's just hit the cut points up top and down low. And we just push it out a little bit. Oh crap, no, I need to get the bottom one first, don't I? Yeah. I need to get the bottom one first, because if I try and attach a grapple to the other one, then it's gonna... to the top one, it's gonna hit the bottom one. And I've never hit one of these with another one of these, but I can't imagine it goes well. There we go. Do the same thing, just push that out through its little opening. That also gives us a much quicker way into and out of the ship. Now we go back to the grapple. And drag that down to the surface. And we already got that other one, so let's pick it up and drag it down to the surface also. And then get out of its way, because it's coming right for us.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
No, it might bonk off the... No, it's fine. Cool, now we just do that on the other side. And there's so much stuff back here that's really dangerous to interact with. So it's good I'm using a 2000 BTU cutting laser.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
It's totally fine. I'm a professional. By which I mean I signed a contract. And then someone handed me a bunch of shit. That's basically what a professional is. There we go. And now we go back in and do the other one. Actually, I probably should have done both of them before I started pushing out the boat, but hey, here we are.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we haven't gotten to one of those screens yet, because we crashed out before we could on the smaller ship. So it's saying account credit applied. Everything that we're taking to its proper place, and sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes stuff doesn't get to its proper place, but everything that we do take to its proper place, we get a little bit of money for. Mostly based on tonnage. So the more important stuff we can salvage, the more money we make towards clearing out our debt. That's good. I like not being indebted.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
What's the best way to go about this? Probably the underneath. Yeah, this is probably it. So we're gonna cut off all the panels here on the bottom. And do that the way we've been doing everything else, by just slicing away these cut points. And actually, let's just do this one real quick, so that we have a big opening that we can use to get into and out of the underneath. The upside down? The low point. Is that pushing it, or is there something holding it in place? I think there's something holding it in place. What's doing that? Is it this? Well, I can't move it, so there's got to be something connecting it still. Oh, there we go.
5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you.
Okay. There we go. Can we push this down now? No. No, we can't. Did I? Oh, got myself caught. That's fine. Or, no, wait, the back one's connected to, like, the whole back section, isn't it? Yeah, that's one piece. So that's not going to come off on its own. Let's just keep cutting then. Just cut the piece, forehead. Okay. Listen. I don't come into your job of work and knock the Twitch-branded microphone out of your hand. We just, speaking of... Oh, there we go. Got one of them. Speaking of, we did just, get another Twitch payout today. It was processed today, anyway. So that's good. I'm gonna use it to get ourselves a new mic, I think. Oh, no, 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 don't, no, 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 you don't go in the furnace. You've gotten away from me, just be tethered. Ooh. That's fine? It's supposed to go like that.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
So there's...
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Yes, thank you. I'm aware that my oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels. Thank you for that kind warning. Let me go... Yeah, we'll just go up to the jack. Because I don't want to dig all the way through that to... Nope, 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 nope. Okay, cool. I don't want to go all the way back through the ship to find that one canister that we had left laying around.
Welcome to Vintage Run 9000. Thank you for your...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So we can buy all sorts of stuff over here. We have oxygen, fuel for our thrusters, more tethers if we run out. They're limited. You can see that at the top left. Patch kits if our suit becomes damaged in some way. Utility key, which is what we use to vent the thrusters, and repair kits, which we won't need to buy for a while, but we'll fix our stuff. Our grapple hook and our cutting laser. Because they break down rather faster than I would like. Okay. That's good. Now we can just slide right back in here. Right into the guts of the thing. Get deep in those guts. Chop out its whole underbelly. Expose it to the world. Let everyone know what they did. There we go. And... oh, right. So you can see our work order there at the far left. Or not far left, it's taking up a quarter of the screen, really. But just come up a little bit, thank you. So it wants us to salvage the reactor, the power generator, the ECU, which is the engine core unit, a couple of thrusters,
Let's put a bow on this shift.
and then a bunch of nanocarbon, metal, and computer terminals, which is just, you know, the guts of the ship.
For processing. Credits deposited.
We'll get there eventually. Let's close that, because that's rather a lot of screen real estate. We need to get the other side too, or is this starting to get to the point where it's technically the front of the ship and it's also like just one huge piece? Oh, okay, time's running out on the shift. That's fine. In 5 seconds, it'll send us back to our living quarters, and we can see what we've done for the day. So, over the course of the day, we have salvaged 4 nacelle thrusters for a grand total of $300,000, I guess. Nanocarbon panels to the tune of $43,000, giving us a grand total of credits earned at $343,000, which I'll agree with you sounds like a lot. The problem is that we have to take into account the interest on our already significant debt, lease for the bay, the transportation fees, the cutter and grapple rental, our hab rent, our utilities, the scanner and suit rentals. And we have lost money on today, but that's fine. We'll come back tomorrow. It'll be okay. Just dance. Let's fix you. Let's have a look at those unidentified things we had. Where did you go? You're down here. From Interplanetary Publishing, Gertrude Stein. Christina Klein understood the business of space better than most men. She knew that the worthless polar caps, far from the easily accessed equator, had propellant buried beneath. There we go. She gobbled up every piece of land that the CNSA would sell her. Years later, as every corporation began acquiring ice fields at a premium she was selling, she liquidated her standing as everyone tried to get into the business, and she took her money and invested it into the real propellant into the solar system. Ships. The Sagan shipyards were producing Newt-class light freighter every day for years. Her ships would colonize the outers, and she'd build a hell of an empire on the backs of intrepid haulers. We also have the best bars are on the moon. In the old Sagan shipyards, there's shipwrights that know how to drink. If you're from off Luna, they'll give you the alcohol, vat-grown, zero-G distilled, real nasty shit. But if you can put it away, they'll pull out the lunar vodka. The potato mash is from the Earth, but it distills differently on underground on Luna, and it'll make even your average Russian sing Walking on the Moon. I'm glad you had a snack, Xenon. We had some issues, but we're back now, and everything seems fine. What's the other one? Yeah, head back. That an audio log? No, that's not that. We have a joke. Did you hear about that new 3-star restaurant that opened up on Mars? The food was amazing, but I docked it 2 stars for lack of atmosphere. If you liked this joke, there are a million more where this came from. Reply to this message to sign up for the Chris Williams Joke of the Day Club for pennies a day and laugh until your belly hurts. Chris Williams Joke of the Day Club and... meh. Chris Williams Joke of the Day Club is not responsible for any digestive or gastronomical issues that happen to occur during or after consuming content from Chris Williams Joke of the Month Club Enterprises. Xenon's thinking about skunks. I agree that skunks are good. I should sign up for a Joke of the Day thing. Sometimes I just need to laugh. I listened to like a Mabim Bam that I hadn't listened to. So the way I mostly consumed my brother and me was through like YouTube, and that's not a thing anymore. They stopped doing that, I presume, because oh yeah, that's the whole man. Yes, the entire man. That's one big undercarriage. Hang on. So why can't I just push this one panel? It feels like I should be able to. Oh, I can. It just doesn't want to do it with my grapple for some reason. That's fine. Oh no, that's really heavy. What is that doing? Oh no, that's like the whole angle panel. That's why. Because that's really heavy because it's actually quite a lot of stuff. Whoops. That's fine. Can we get that out usefully? I mean, we can. Okay, all of this comes out too. Okay, that's where it stops coming out. So when you grab it with the grapple hook, it'll turn blue and put some, like, sparkly shinies on it if it's something that can be pulled with your hook. If it's still attached to the ship, then probably won't do that. I'm so glad that YouTube stopped being a thing. I'm also really glad that YouTube stopped being a thing. It was on thin ice for so long. We're just gonna grab you and send you over that way. And we'll do the same with you, I think. No, don't get stuck. Keep going. That's the thing, is that if the like line of sight breaks on the tether, then the tether will snap and
Valuable object
it won't be useful anymore, and the thing will just keep going with whatever trajectory it had previously. You just really need to make sure it's the right trajectory. What I meant was that Mabimbam stopped being on, those both go to the processor, yeah? Is that Mabimbam stopped being on YouTube, and, I understand why that might have been a decision that was made, for, like, business. But it does mean that I haven't listened to Mabimbam in a second. But I caught a clip of just, like, Travis and Griffin roasting Justin because he put grits on a salad. And I about died. And I realized that I haven't actually laughed properly in like a really long time because it's 2020.
Credits awarded.
It's rough out here. I think I need to seek out more good jokes because it improved the hell out of my mood. Remember that time Griffin ate raw shrimp and cut out what was most likely the other two laughing at him for 10 solid minutes? I don't remember that, although now I want to go find it. You shouldn't eat raw shrimp. That's bad for you. You can get it for me? Oh, I'm glad you can get it for me. I'll absolutely listen to it if you provide me a link. Don't do it in chat. I won't see it in chat. Send it to me on Mastodon, please. Can we... We can't push this out, right? This is still too big. Yeah, that's still kind of too big to move on its own. Yeah. So let's cut some more shit out. Actually, the other side should probably be mobile also, right? Yeah. That's good. So we'll start from the front and work our way back, like a push pop, except not like a push pop. Kristi, do you mean Astro Pop? You don't get to judge me. It's 2020. There we go. It has a bad texture, does raw shrimp. It's uncomfortably gooey, which is a shame because goo is so good. I think having to append uncomfortably to gooey kind of like settles the just gonna drag you off this way. Kind of settles the whole good thing. He was all like, I wanted to say something nice. I appreciate that time you made me ceviche. And I think it was Travis who said, I never made ceviche for you. And the whole thing ends up in him realizing it's raw shrimp and then abruptly cuts to a completely different part of the recording. Oh no. Just 2 uninterrupted minutes of, hey, you ate some raw-ass food, friend. That's no good. Does that move? Is that this moving?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Can I push this down? Or is it something else? I appear to be getting motion. Yeah, it's... Oh no, it's the... Is that the whole angle miss too? Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, so here's one of the things about it. So this is nanocarbon. Nanocarbon goes in the processor. This bit's aluminum, and aluminum goes in the furnace, but it's all one big piece. So we kind of can't... No. I'll talk about that, I guess, while I go get more oxygen. So while we can just kind of throw it in wherever, it's much more profitable to cut the pieces apart. Which is good because we do have $1 billion debt to pay off.
Welcome to Ventatron 9000.
Yes.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
No. Please go away. So tab is the button to get out of menus, and it's also the button to bring up your work order. So when you're trying to get out of the Vendatron, you do open the work order literally every time, and it kind of sucks. So here's how the saw works. You see the line? We're gonna cut along the line. I'm trying to make sure that it's roughly even with the side. There we go. And go this way. We adjust ourselves in three-dimensional space a little bit. Get it nice and level, and then shank it. And now that aluminum part should come off by itself. Except it doesn't. Why doesn't it? How about the... is it just that it's too heavy? Because it's certainly moving. It is like Space Computer. Or it's like Computer Space, whichever way around you like to put that. I'm gonna push that down and see if I can't... Ooh, utility key. Oh, okay, that's why it's not doing it, because it's still connected to the beams on this side, so I need to cut here so it gets off the beams. That's good. Can you use the gravity gun? No, not really. I'm just kind of in gravity. Is the like, I already don't know what gravity is or how it works. It's all very three-dimensional. Did that manage to cut out? Or do I have to do another slice over by the other thing?
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good.
No, I need to cut it off of this one too. Okay, so let's just make a cut right there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Beautiful. One nice, friendly hunk of aluminum. Ready to go straight into the fireplace. I'll just set you up for the push, and there we go. I forgot I had the charged up push. I bought that last time I was playing.
Material deposited.
So I guess to answer your question, Xenon, I can use the gravity gun. It's called the grapple, and it does this. No, please stop moving. Ow!
Helmet damage detected.
Okay.
Be sure to always budget for helmet repair costs.
Okay, so that wasn't as free moving as I thought it was. And we managed to push ourselves backwards, like when you nut in space. I regret this decision. Let's just use the tethers. Wow. I'm glad there's no such thing as concussion in space. I need to go have a nap. There we go. And is that enough to be able to drag the wide child down?
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
We lost a little bit of aluminum.
Deposit not accepted.
Yeah. We lost a little bit of aluminum because we had to cut it off of the... There was still some connected to the beams, but hey. What are you gonna do? Is that more... No. That's fine. that all one piece? No, that's not one piece. It's not the Pirate King. Not even a little bit is that the Pirate King. Just need to hold you steady. And then... there we go. And that's moving down. Nice and easy. Bye, Clairol. Clean, clear, and under control. I'll just let momentum take that a little ways out. So it's away from the side.
Valuable object.
There we go.
Credits awarded.
And we'll just tether it to the processor.
Tether supplies running low.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Oop, nope. Nope. No, don't do that. Oh, no. No, come on. Don't go in the furnace. It's no good in the furnace. You won't like it there. I have this nice processor waiting for you. Okay. We saved it.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Good.
deposited.
I was very concerned. I cannot wait until my next upgrade so I can upgrade this grapple power.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Okay, we got a minute left. This was probably a much more profitable outing. Because we got, like, basically the whole underbelly of this ship processed. No, that's still heavy. We do have some heavy-duty shit that we haven't gotten rid of yet.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder.
That's fine.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's saying a bunch of scary stuff about asphyxiation, but that's cool. We'll, our time's gonna run out before our...
Processing. Credits deposited.
Our time's gonna run out before our air runs out, so we'll just be shipped back to the hab module without any problems. And it'll refill our oxygen for us automatically, so that's good. Lost a little bit of aluminum, but hey, 680,000. We actually made a profit off that. We cut our debt down by $200,000. That ain't nothing. Remember that Doctor Who episode where they ended capitalism because you had to pay for the oxygen in your oxygen tank or you'd die? I don't remember that one. That one sounds like it sucks. That sounds like a sucky world that the Doctor Who went to. I'm not surprised. It is the sort of very unsubtle criticism that Doctor Who is known for. So it's 9:53, and it's slightly earlier than I would ordinarily take a break, but I'm going to take a break real quick. And I'm going to get up and stretch my legs and get some water. I don't have any water. That's a problem. I need to fix that. I'll get some water. I hope you do whatever self-care is important to you. We're going to run an ad break while I'm in the BRB. It shouldn't take more than 3 or 5 minutes. Watch it or don't. We're just happy that you're here. Control what you can control in 2020. The Doctor literally says that about wraps it for capitalism. Aw, dag. That sounds like a good episode. And, while I'm gone, maybe you want to bang donate in chat and check out those links to organizations that are helping out protesters. It would be a good time to do that. But I can't control what you do. So I'll see you back here in a little while. Oh good, that still works. I was like, did I remember to re-upload the slideshow? But I remembered to re-upload the slideshow. Good for me. I'm back here. It's me still, despite everything. Let me hit the button so you can see the game again. There we are. And, let's upgrade something. We have an awful lot of, Lynx tokens. Is there anything useful? We can up the range on our laser and our cutting saw. I don't really think the range is the problem we have with that. And range up our grapple. We can up our tether lifetime. That's actually pretty useful. We can up our top speed on thrusters so we can really slam into stuff we don't mean to. O2 recharge module. I actually like that quite a bit. That's gonna let us refill our air tanks if we're in a pressurized space. We could probably repressurize a part of the ship since, like, we're mostly working on the hull for most of the time. Yeah, we can just not depressurize it and depressurize the cabin and then just keep that as a, yeah, access to air. It does seem like a good call. So actually, let's get that taken care of first, so we can see if it works. Let's get in here. And actually, if I just hit the interior one, is that going to repressurize just the airlock? Because that could be useful. No, it didn't do that. It didn't even close the door. Okay, so it might be dead in the water for this particular ship. What happens if we try and repressurize? Oh, right, this one came to us depressurized, so there's something already, like, pierced in it. Okay, okay, okay. But that's cool. We have that. We have that now. It won't do us a lot of good just currently, but in the future. Holy gosh. We'll have so much air, everyone. Air for days. Oh, it looks like there's some stuff up here. Waste disposal unit. Sounds good. Cut point right across there, that's unusual. Oh, that's the fume hood. Okay, that's interesting. We can just pull that out. And let's get the other side. Actually, let's just cut all the way down this. So there was a Polygon article recently about why there's so much banjo in sci-fi now. And it's a very good video. Oop. Well, that's blasting off again. No, don't want you going anywhere. Come here. I very much suggest watching their very good video that they did about the banjo and its history as an instrument of protest. So I don't have anything to say about that that can't be better explained by you watching that video. I will say that I love this fucking soundtrack. Yes, thank you, Xenon. Cyberpunk is now, and it's folky. Okay. That's good. We'll take this chunk of aluminum. Oop, no, come back. You don't get to go anywhere. There we go.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I do like folk cyberpunk. Why is that? That means we're gonna have to cut all the way around this, huh? Oh no, the reason for that is the the furnace, the fume hood. Let's just get rid of that. Send that off to space. That's still all furnace stuff. The black shit around it is more nanocarbon, so that's gonna be processor. Can we not cut this? No, we cannot cut that. Okay, so we're just gonna lose some of that, I guess. Because we can't cut it. Should be able to. Everything about our training has said that we can cut through aluminum with our magic saw, but not this particular aluminum. That's fine. Let's get another one on there just to make sure it's stable. Yeah. And I think one of the other ones came off too. Now we got upside down at some point. Let's just right that ship. It's like flinging things into the sun and ocean.
Credits awarded.
I agree, that's a great way of looking at it. Nanocarbon likes being in the ocean, because that's where all of its, that's where all of the reefs are? The reefs are made of carbon? So we're seeing enemies, I think? Jellyfish have carbon blood? Is that anything? I think that might not be anything. We're just gonna pull you back. No, we're not. You don't want to pull back. You're just too heavy for us to yank? Yeah. So we're just gonna snag a couple of those on and hope that they don't break. Oh, we got a thumbs up. That means we completed a part of our work order, which I guess was salvage nanocarbon. That's not on there anymore, so hey. What else can we do up here right now? If I cut off this back end, it's gonna be a whole fucking process, and I don't want to do that.
Processing valuable objects.
I'll tell you what we can do. We flushed the thrusters, so let's pull the thrusters out. Those are worth quite a bit of money. Let's make those dollars. So unlike the other ones, well...
Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Let's get some air and then do that, I guess.
Welcome to Indedraw 9000.
Oxygen
Okay.
levels stabilizing.
That's fine. Alright, now we're gonna get those thrusters out. So there is a way to get the thrusters out that doesn't require the use of that, like, flush key we had. There's, like, emergency valves on it. The problem with the emergency valves is that they cause the fuel to become ignited, like, 60% of the time. Much more of the time than you want it to be. I'm just gonna send you to the ocean. Get into the sea. Good. Now let's get ourselves square on with the thruster so that we don't accidentally bump it as we pull it out of its slot. Just square on. There we go. And we pull back a little bit, not a lot. Just give it some momentum. I think that wasn't enough momentum. Yeah, it's slowing down. Which it shouldn't do because we're in space. It should just go at the same rate until, you know, it encounters something. That's what 0G is, but game isn't quite like that. No, it's going. Nope, it stopped. Okay. Let's just slide it on out. Okay. That's fine, and now we grapple hook it down, make sure it gets clear of the ship, yep, and start working on the next one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So the, like I said when I was playing Viscera Cleanup Detail on the channel, which was over a year ago now. We've been doing this a while. It's just nice, I think, to have some...
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you.
It's nice for me specifically, I can't speak for anyone else, to just like, you have a task and you understand precisely how to do it, and then everything else is optimization.
Object accepted for processing.
That's fun for
Credit
me.
deposited.
Okay, we got that one pulled out a lot cleaner. Make sure it's clear of the ship, and send it down. Oh, there we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Nope, not quite. Oh, I didn't get the one on the left. I let go too early. Oh no, you're right, Mox. They did put game physics and capitalism in space. It was the one place that was free from it, but no. It turns out that capitalism can't be stopped, and it just keeps going into space. Oh no, that's gonna... Oh no. No, 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 don't do that. No, no, no. No, it's so bad for you out there. Oh, we're gonna... I really thought we were about to get our clock cleaned by this thing. Oh, we got the fume hood out too, so that's neat. Can we just process that, or does it go down to the barge? It goes down to the barge.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I was doing thrusters. Let's do thrusters. And just get this last one. And then we'll have some more room to maneuver in the back of the thing while we try and cut apart this fucking back end. Yes, just pull it nice and easy this way. No, don't get stuck on stuff. No one likes it when you get stuck on stuff. Oh no, that's at an angle now. So, you might be noticing the little bars, the little boxes, once we grab onto a thing, the red and yellow ones. You'll notice this one has one yellow one and several red ones. This is its hit points, basically. It's the amount of bumping around we can do to it. But with things like reactors and electrical equipment, it shows us
Tether supplies are low.
how the yellow ones show how much bumping it can take before it becomes unstable and a problem. Reactors only have one yellow box,
Credits
or
deposited.
thrusters do. Reactors have slightly more. Oop. Bumped the mouse button a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's cut points at the bottom of the, of the waste processor, so... The ship S is too dummy thick. I've gotten pretty good at tearing these ships apart, and I've done a couple of these ones. They're called Gecko class. And I've never once been able to properly salvage a back panel because they're huge. There were just two big chunks that loop onto each other. And second, they're so close to the furnace, and they have to go like out and all the way around and then into the processor. It's actually really difficult to do.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
I mean, I'm sure there's some brain genius out there who's really gotten a hold of the whole process and can do it flawlessly. I am not that person.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
It's fine. Only got 30 seconds. I don't need to refill. Ah, dang it. I should have kept the nanocarbon around because there's cut guards up here. Is there anything I can use to deal with the cut guards? Not really. I'd have to go down in the ship and get something, which I guess I can do. There's some stuff. Well, time's about to run out. We'll come back to this on the other side of the screen. Oh yeah, 2 million credits. There we go. That's a good dent. Lost a little bit of aluminum, lost a little bit of nanocarbon, but dang, those thrusters really paid off. Yeah, look at that. We lost a whole number off of that last row. We don't need to upgrade anything right now. Let's just make sure that everything's repaired up. Oh, yeah. We started $1 billion in debt. That's the thing. And one of these days, that'll be all the way down to 0. So we can, and I have been, saving up our... So you see, let me change that to where we're looking at the sky so it's a little bit easier to see. So you see our work order there. At the very top, salvage class 2 reactor, and then it says 0 of 1, which is how many we've salvaged. There's only 1 on the ship. But underneath that it says LT600. That stands for links tokens. We currently have 806. You can see that above the work order. So links tokens are what we use to upgrade our equipment, but we can also use that to just purchase our equipment outright from the company, which I've bought my thrusters and helmet, which means that I'm no longer being charged for a thruster and helmet rental every time I have a shift, so that's saving us a little bit of money. I'm sure I saw a soda or something in here that I can just use real quick. Is it in here? No, that's an energy cell. I don't want to fuck with that until we've gotten all of the electrics off of the ship. Come on, I just need some garbage. Give me some trash. No, not here. That's a little too clean, which is actually sort of worrying. Maybe up in the front of the ship? So I'm looking for a piece of debris that I can use to help us with the cut guards. And once I have one, I'll show you how the cut guards work. What's that? Oh, it's a power cell. Well, I've got this now. I shouldn't be using that for this purpose. That seems like a good way to, lose everything I've ever had. My favorite quote from Hackers 1995 is when... Oh Christ, what is his name? It's not Oracle or Master or anything like that. The guy with the eidetic memory. Anyway, he's calling serial killer from jail, and he's trying to, like, get him to pick up a disc he dropped, and he's just like, it's in that place where I put that thing that time, and then hung up because the cops are coming for him. The freak? That doesn't sound right either. The first time we see him, he's like in Jedi robes for no reason, and then he never wears them again. Anyway, I've got this light. That isn't worth shit, and also won't explode, so I feel good about using it for this. So, these are our usual cut points. Like I said, they're yellow and black, nice, big. And then there's these cut guards. So here's what's up with cut guards. So you can do that, and then they start catching on fire, and then they just kind of burn for 5 minutes. But at the end of the 5 minutes, it's done, and you can just, like, cut through the cut point underneath them like usual. It's much easier to just do this. And just bash it with a random piece of debris. That'll do the same thing, basically. What happened to my light? Is that it floating over here? Or was that a mote? I think it might have been a mote of dust. It wouldn't have gone very far. What the fuck happened to it? Ah, well. I'll deal with it later. Just, snip off these panels. Hit it with a rock is sometimes the most effective technology. You're right. Like, there's all sorts of fancy solutions I could implement, but you know what works every time? Percussive maintenance. Except for the times when it doesn't work and becomes a problem. Let's finish cutting off this side, because then we can take the top and side panels off. Because I think these are more angles. Oh, yep, there we go. Some of that just got loose. Some people will tell you, hey, Kristi, why are you doing the thing you're doing? It seems bad. It seems like it'd be much easier to just, like, cut off one panel at a time so they don't interfere with each other. In 0G, I call those people cowards. And they say, why are you calling me a coward, Kristi? I'm just trying to give you some, like, good advice that's relevant to the current thing you're trying to do. And I'm like, you know what, you're right, and I'm wrong, and I need to re-examine where I'm at as a person right now, and I'm sorry for what I've said. Deep in the bowels of the quote bot, hit it with a fucking wrench. Oh yeah, it's the best solution known to mankind.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
That's from Iconoclast, probably? Yeah. And he solved every problem by hitting it with a wrench. They're good wrenches. Do these move?
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below
Did I get these off?
profitable levels.
Let's just kind of shove it this way. No, that's not doing it. We need to get more oxygen anyway. We're just gonna slide right into home base here. Oh, I haven't checked baseball again today. Anyway.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
We're not doing well, my poor jazz hands, this season. We're doing all right, or were as of last time I checked. But we were like dead in the middle of the field because we lost a 6-star hitter to the Great Peanut Shelling, and then didn't really get anything back from that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I know you did too, Xenon. I can't remember what the pies were doing. I think they were still fine. Although again, I didn't check. I just kind of hope they're doing okay. I've said this a bunch, but I hope Nagomi and Jessica come out of this all right, and not as monstrosities. It'd be nice if they weren't monstrosities, but hey, it's baseball. Sometimes monstrous things just occur. That's going to be the width and breadth of my baseball talk today. Because I don't want to estrange everyone who's not in that, who's not about that life. I think that's got it. Yeah. I wish I knew what happened to my light so I can knock out that fucking cut piece. Can I yank this heatsink out? I can. Yes. That's fine. Oh, that was the only thing holding that one panel on, I guess, because it's starting to float out into nothingness. Let's just go ahead and grab you and send you down to the planet.
About 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Thanks, Weaver.
Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Once I mentioned baseball in a stream chat on a stream that Jamie was in, and I didn't, like, talk about it until he started asking a whole bunch of questions, so I did talk about baseball for 15 minutes in the most cosmic horror way imaginable. Yeah. Baseball is just... it is horrible. I think we can just send that to its maker. Do you not mean maker? Ba-da-da. That's a reference for nobody. We'll just, yeah, put a couple of that there just to make sure you angle yourself correctly. Yeah. Can we pull this part out? No. How about this? No, not there either. What's the problem here? This shouldn't be connected to anything. Is it just too big? It might just be too big. Can I push it with the weight of my human body?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, I can push it with the weight of my human body. So when I'm doing that, what I'm doing is looking down at the... you can see the meters per second thing down at the very bottom of the screen next to the fuel gauge. If I can press against what seems to be a solid object and get any purchase whatsoever on that scale, then I know that it can move. I'm just not doing it correctly. There we go. There we go. That's perfect. Get back to your home. They need you. Alright, this one's a little more esoteric. So the problem with this...
Valuable object.
is that it's connected to the main cabin of the ship via this airlock, and the airlock as well as the like cabin are all aluminum, so we need to cut the, not need to, but prefer to cut the aluminum away from the nanocarbon so we can process them separately. I just need to get a little lower than this. Sure to get low. Sure to get... Nah, sure to get lined up. Let's go that way. Okay. And... Shorty... Make the line level with the hoops. Well... That might have been a negligent discharge, but I think it did the thing I wanted it to do. Line that up. Seems decent. Now this side. Nope. Over this way. Nope, it's still caught on the beam over here, so let's cut it from the beam.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. We wrap.
That shouldn't be happening. What's it still caught on? Oh, did I leave it too... Did I leave it too close over here? I think I left it too close over here with the negligent discharge. No, that's not it. What about right here?
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
We got 15 seconds, it's fine. We're just gonna be shipped back to the thing. Just slice that apart this way then. To make really sure it gets away from the... Yeah. Alright. It was still a profitable day. Not by a lot, but... 48 versus 46? Oh, 45, hey. How's that helmet purchase doing work? And just head back out. I do kind of wish that you could choose how long your shift was as opposed to it being automatically 15 minutes. It does kind of lock you into a longer play session if that's how you're doing that, but I think that if you're in a situation like I often find myself playing this game where I want to be playing for like an hour at a time, then it's useful. That connected to anything, or am I just... Oop. Missed it. Come on. Let's get some... Nope, just... Right up. I'm doing this wrong. I know it. I feel myself fucking up. Okay, yeah, that's moving. I just need to be really careful how I maneuver this in, otherwise it's gonna head into the furnace, and we don't want that. Here, we'll use both of these sides. Yeah, and guide it in that way, because I think that'll keep it clear of the Great Divide there. And another one to just send it in. Here we go. Perfect. Oop. Didn't mean to blow that up. It's fine. Now, let's figure out why you're not doing the thing I want you to do.
Credits deposited.
This is the part I despise the most, because I feel like I should have, like, I feel like I've done the thing it wants me to do, which is shatter the thing. But I haven't. So let's get inside then and see if there's something connected that shouldn't be connected. See, it doesn't look like it. It feels like I've got it all the way around. But, I don't know, maybe right here? It wants to say it's connected to the top? Actually, that doesn't look as close cut as it should be. There it is. I just had to go look at it from another angle, that's all. We can pull the piece out. Drag that over and send it to the fucking sea. Oh, that's gonna get caught on the edge. There we go. Maneuvered it. Flawless. Exactly how I wanted it to go. Is the rest of this ready to move to, or is it just the top panel?
Processing valuable object.
No, that's not moving.
Awarded.
Did I miss a cut point? I guess I must have done. Otherwise, it would be able to move. Ah, there we go. What a thing to miss. There we go. There's not another one back here, right? Oh, no, there it is. You can watch it. You can see it moving. You can watch it wiggle, watch it jiggle. There it is. You don't even need a lot of finagling because you're on this side. We just need to push you right into the good spot. Uh-oh. Well, I said that. It looks like you're trying to make a liar out of me. Nope, you're fine. Okay. Oh, hey, we got this little piece of debris that got cut off.
Selected for processing.
Let's just go ahead and use that to kill this cut point real quick. Well, bam. And then it goes to space. I mean, more space than it is currently. There we go. That's a processor panel. I mean, I can just get behind it and then shove it, but I think it's easier to just make tethers happen. Okay, so that's the power generator. That's good to get rid of, because it's going to shut down all the electrics on the ship. Which means that when we start pulling out computer terminals and the like, then we won't have to worry about getting shocked to death. There we go. And this is another one that doesn't have a lot of... Ooh. We're just gonna go ahead and let the tether do the work there, because that looks real spooky real quick. That's a computer terminal? Oh, that's in the ceiling. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright, let's get out one of these back panels and then we can try and salvage the reactor. I don't quite know how that's gonna go. I've done it successfully before, but
Your oxygen
it's
reserves are
rough.
low.
It's rough
Note
to
that
do.
excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Okay. Thanks. I'm actually just gonna grab this oxygen right here. It's time.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It's time to use that. Okay. And yeah, so the numbers are rising, so this is getting moved. We're just gonna push it straight up so that it gets as far away from the furnace as we can justify getting it. Actually, can we hook it to one of the jacks? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Why haven't I thought of doing that before? That's probably how you're meant to do this. Yeah, real shit. Real shit hours, who's shit? Okay, so how does this work? Because we need to get rid of the... We need to get rid of this pipe. Okay, we get rid of the pipe by... We flush the fuel lines. So it doesn't matter if we kill this pipe junction. That's not going to hurt us any. And now we can... Yeah, maneuver the pipes out. Good. I don't need to take them outside of space. I just need to move them out of the way for right now. Same with you. I don't need to take you anywhere. Oh, okay. That's the noise of being very close to the reactor. That's new, so you actually have to add to your... You have to add to yourself an upgrade for you to be able to hear things in space. Like the very dangerous reactor that's trying to murder you. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it wasn't worth it. I think it wasn't worth the money I upgraded. The fuel barrel will be fine by itself as long as it doesn't impact anything. She says, jerking it all around the place. Okay. You just be casual out there. Is that everything? No, there's this coolant pipe. Fuck. I can't really move the coolant pipe, so let's just push this way. And get it away from the coolant pipe before we do anything else with it. Actually, what we can do instead of that, because it's a lot easier, is just go ahead and tether the back end to the wall, and it'll pull that whole thing backwards very, very slowly, because it's fucking massive. But it is going. And it is getting out of the range of the pipe. Let's do another one. Actually, let's do two other ones. Let's go ahead and be spendy. Why not? It's a special occasion. Okay, it's out of the range of the pipe. So now if we lift it up this way onto the jack.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Thanks. That should pull it up enough to where it'll be all the way out of the way, and I won't have to deal with trying to maneuver it around the thing. I can just pull it back this way and then through into the processor. Actually, it's probably... I won't be able to get it done with this amount of tethers, but I'll go and move it from there to this jack and then push it in that way. Yeah. Actually, let's go get more tethers right here, right now. And we'll fill up on oxygen, why not? Come on down. You're the next contestant.
Welcome to Megatron 9000. Thank you.
Refill our tethers and our oxygen, that's good. You know, for just the longest time, I've been looking up at these fucking, these jacks in the middle of my work area, and I'm like, what are these things here for? Those are silly. I bet they don't serve any purpose. Like some sort of fool. Like an absolute clown shoe. Yeah, let's just go with the whole set. And I'll tell you what, while it's doing that, because it's going to do it reliably, but very slowly, we can start working on the reactor. So the first thing we need to do with the reactor is cut into its housing, because it's surrounded by glass. Okay. Calm down. Actually, does that all go into the furnace? That all goes into the furnace, so I can just
Dig deep and let's finish strong.
slice out this whole thing, huh? That's probably a lot better. And easier than the way I had been doing it. That's good. It's gonna leave a lot of tiny parts everywhere, but that's fine. This is the big job. Yeah. Here's 10 seconds, but it's fine. We can get this part done. Or this part cut out, at least. Oh, no, we can't. Fuck. Alright. 6:20, though. So this is going to be our last shift. And then I'm going to call the stream, because it is rolling up near to 11. I think that we can get the reactor out. I choose to believe that we can remove the reactor from this fucking joint. You've just stopped in midair, which makes sense because you're massively heavy. Let's just throw you some tethers this way, because I'm not going to need tethers for this upcoming thing. And we'll see where you're at with that here in like 10 minutes. Okay, so all of this is pull-outable, right? Yeah. I did basically the right thing. There it is. One entire salvage into the furnace with you.
Deposit accepted.
Bunk. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. So the reason that we need to take the sides off is because this ominous looking thing isn't the reactor. The reactor's inside, But in order to get to it, we need to get rid of the bits surrounding it. Actually, let me cut this part away. Oof.
Deposit accepted.
Oof. Here we go. And these come off in nice, easy panels. Oh, you stopped doing what you're doing. Let's go ahead and fix that real quick.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
These things are so heavy. They take so much energy.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Thank you, I'm aware my tether supplies are running low. So... I wonder if I haven't should have done this from the other side, actually. I'll tell you what, we'll do this way. We'll pull the...
Credits deposited.
Oh, hey, we got there. We got the big one. I've never done that before. I feel very accomplished. No, that's furnace crap. No, come here. Come here. Get into the sun. Yeah, this is the reactor. We just need to take this perfectly harmless radiation shielding off of it.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Which is absolutely fine and good to do. Oh, I added a tether to that, didn't I? Oh. Well, it got hooked up with something else. Yeah, it's not liking that. Uh-oh. The, uh-oh. That's not ideal. The coolant has sprung a leak. But it's not saying that there's gonna be a reactor meltdown yet. So, maybe I don't need to worry about that too much right now. So I think I can just pull it. Oh no, it is going down. That is going down. Okay, so we just lift it and we pull it this way. Yes, thank you, I know. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got there. It sounds bad.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Ooh. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. So, good news, that went off with relatively few hitches. Bad news, a lot of coolant leaked. We weren't in the leak, so not strictly speaking a problem. Since we're salvaging the big stuff, let's get this last piece of our work order knocked out. And grab the engine unit, which is in here. We sort of saw it for a second. I didn't draw a lot of attention to it. Because it's back here, and it's not honestly very interesting. The issue is that it's connected directly to the reactor. So if you decide to pull it out first, then the reactor starts melting down right away. And it's easier to... you have more time doing it this way than you do the other. Okay. So we'll just pull you down. Throw that aluminum panel into the sun. Oh.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Be free. Oh. We need some breathe juice. Hang on. Excuse me. Just need some fresh breathe juice. It's okay. Little too much CO2. Need to take the carbon out of it so don't get carbon lung. Which I think is a thing.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you for your...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
There it is. Actually, isn't that what, like, miners get? That's caused by coal. Yeah, that's what I thought. Literal, actual black lung. Yeah, so normally the EC unit, the engine unit's held in place by like a coolant pipe, but we kind of accidentally busted the coolant pipe, so it's sort of floating on its own, which is cool. I'm glad it's getting a chance to kind of feel itself out. Let's just send it down to the planet and get the fuck out of its way. I was way too close when I did that. That was a mistake, but it's fine. Alrighty.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So let's salvage some computer terminals. Let's see if we can't... we have like 6 minutes left. Let's see if we can't knock out the whole fucking work order. Which I think we might be able to. Kind of depending on how this goes. So let's just cut into the side here. Be a little sloppy about it. But not a lot sloppy about it, because don't want to waste too much of this buffalo. Pull out the furnace, pull out the aluminum siding, and fuck it, just use a tether to send it to deep space. There you go. Have fun. And there's not computer terminals over here, but they are over there. Crap. So let's just lift and separate. Oh no, little too...
Cutter, you got
Oh, it didn't like that. Yep.
knock out lights out on you. We were out.
Bumped the computer terminal a little too hard. We got the hoedown station now.
Credits deposited.
Well.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, that could have gone a lot better. We did not end up salvaging that computer terminal.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Well, I think there was an extra power source that we didn't get to. Oh yeah, we fried all these. Oh fuck. Well, looks like we're not completing the work order. Let's salvage the metal, at least, I guess. It's 1986 GMC Vandura. Let's just pull out this whole side. That should probably do us for metal. And then we can get at the delicious meat in the cabin. Actually, I think there's some cute computer terminals in the cabin that probably aren't fried yet, probably. Okay, let's drag you out. Any means necessary. And get into the sun.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
I don't need tethers. Where I'm going, I don't need them. And are these all computer terminals up here? Yeah, they are. Yeah, so we can salvage these. I don't know if it's 23.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So, I guess I'll do my wrap-up while I'm doing this, because this particular activity isn't the most visually interesting.
Credits transferred.
But thank you so much for joining me. I'm Kristi, one of 5 women who stream on this channel. Along with, we're not going to the outro screen today, I guess. I've decided, apparently. Kristi, one of 5 women who stream on this channel, along with my wife Katie, who's been in chat with us, and her sisters Annie and Alice and Sue. Oh no, we fucked that one. See ya. We stream 5 days a week on the channel, so if you wanted to interact with the... Hi, Valley Rain. I'm sorry, Ryan? Rian. Valley Rian, please tell me how to pronounce your name and I will do it correctly. I swear to God. We're just wrapping up, but thank you so much for coming to check us out. As I was just saying, we stream 5 days a week on the channel, so if you wanted to interact with the follow button, that's something you could do and get notified when we go live. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of our schedule for the next week. So tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be Andrea with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the re-release that came out on the Switch. She's been having a hell of a time playing that and doing all the voices. It's very fun.
Time to start wrapping things up. We wrap.
After that, on Wednesday, it's going to be Sue playing more Horizon Zero Dawn, which she's just kind of gotten into the swing of. It seems to be going well. We're past that one really bad ableist side quest. Hopefully there won't be more. So come in for that. Thursday is going to be Alice playing more Devil May Cry 5, which is a ludicrous delight for the senses. Hey, do you like cool Dante slashing up shit with swords? Because we haven't gotten there yet. She's V right now, but that's in the future. From there, it's Friday. Katie is going to be playing another Capcom game, Dead Rising 4, where Frank West causes problems on purpose. We're not going to get there. Dead Rising 4, where Frank West causes problems on purpose. That's also a visual delight. After that is Saturday. We do not stream Saturdays. It's our night off, but please go watch Xenon Fiber play games on her channel. She is going to be playing American Truck Simulator, I think. Sunday is going to be our Community Day. We're not sure what we're doing for Community Day. We never do until like the day before or the day of. It's fun that way. And then Monday will loop back around to me where we'll get back to Doom. We took a break this week, but I'm still excited to play Doom, just couldn't handle it today. And we'll punch some more demons in the face. How's that? Does that sound fun for everyone? It sounds fun to me. So that's our schedule. You can see the entire stream team schedule. That's us here at Squirrel Lily, along with Xenon Fiber, who I mentioned a minute ago, and who's also been in chat. Andemonium, Riz Plays Games, In the Land of the Rising Sun, and Bad Road, all great streamers, worthy of your time and attention. Our shared schedule, which I guess is how I'm pronouncing that, is at truckcommunity.neocities.org. It's everything that all of us are doing throughout the week, and you should check that out. Everyone on there is fun. If you wanted to watch some more of us, then you have access to over the course of the week. We got a YouTube at youtube.truck.community, which is a wonderful place to check out the VODs that go back for years. And if you wish to bang donate in chat, or if you're watching this as a YouTube VOD, down below in the comments, not comments, description, is a link to a variety of organizations that are helping protesters on the ground, as we are still in the middle of a massive civil rights movement that has gained more traction than any civil rights movement before it, that I hope will never stop. Train doesn't have to stop. Train just keeps on going. Black lives matter, indigenous lives matter, the lives of people of color matter, and if you can find any way to push towards that effort, please do so. That's everything I need to say to you. Thank you so much for joining me, and until I see you next time, stay safe.